Okay, so it's been a very long time since my last vlog. More precisely, a little over a year now. Within that time, a lot has happened, and I wasn't vlogging because I was trying to handle everything that was going on, and I feel like I'm finally back in a place where I can start handling my vlogs the way I was. To give a highlight on a lot of that has happened, there was moving across country again back to Texas from Arizona. There was dealing with selling the Audi with the issues it had. I got it sold to someone who wanted to fix it. Got that loan paid off. Then, after getting back to Texas, obviously that took a financial toll, so there was trying to hurry up, find another job, get everything situated, which happened rather quickly. But then there was moving from my mom's house into my house, and dealing with all that. Again, dealing with work, I got swamped. And then about 2 to 3 months after that, I'm just going to be bluntly honest, the marital problems started to take a toll, and just reached the point where we couldn't work them out, so there was dealing with a divorce, and all that going on. Well, after the divorce and everything, I fell into a little bit of a depression state. I just threw myself into work and kept working. Really didn't do anything. I finally got out of that. Then the 2010 Equinox that we had, the transmission started to go out, along with the something in the steering system, the gearbox, I believe, is what I was told. So then there was trying to buy a new car, which I finally did, and I'm glad about it. I got another Equinox, but this one's a lot newer. It's 8 years newer, and I've had it since October of last year, and so I haven't even had it a year yet. There's just a lot that's been going on, and just trying to deal with it and still make videos. It got to a point where it was a little harder to do. Obviously I'm still swamped with work, but I do plan on making these videos again soon, because I felt like with my vlog, it gave me an outlet and just kind of helped. Honestly, I'm not quite sure the word I'm looking for, and yes, I'm making this vlog while I'm driving. So, I'll start with the move. It was not exactly planned at all. Honestly, it was more... excuse me, it was actually more of a spur of the moment move than anything, and we really didn't think it through when we moved. We lived in Rio Rico, Arizona. My mom had came for Christmas, and we had already planned and talked a little bit about moving back to Texas, back to East Texas, where we were from, but nothing was really decided. And then she came down, we talked to her about it, and we were like, you're here, you can help us drive the car back, because originally the plan was to drive both cars, or attempt to, and it wasn't going to work out that way. So and I still have stuff in Arizona that I need to go back and get, and so we came back to Texas, I believe, honestly, I can't remember around the date. I would honestly have to go back and look. But I do remember it was around December. I think it was around the beginning of December that we ended up coming back. So and that would have been 2021. So we came back and all of that, and then kind of we were living with my mom until we found our place. Well, we found our place, we moved out of my mom's, moved into our place. We were there a month or two, maybe, and things just kind of started happening. We started having marital problems, and then some health issues came up, and that, compared with our marital problems, it was just too much, I think, for both of us to handle. So and I hate saying we called it quits, but essentially that is what we did. And it has worked out a little bit better. We have managed to become better friends than I thought. We fast forward after all that, filing for the divorce, going through with it. We fast forward to now. I'm still in Texas. Not even sure where that one ended up. And I'm actually in the process of trying to get another apartment. I did end up moving from the house that we were living in together because there were too many memories there. So I'm in the process of trying to move from where I was to another apartment. The car, the transmission sort of go out. It was going to cost about $6,000 for a new one. It wasn't worth it paired with the steering box going out. So I made the tough decision, because it was honestly one of the last things that we had together as a couple, that we got together. And I know that sounds ridiculous and crazy, but it was a memento for me, and I wanted to hang on to it for as long as I could, and sadly I could not afford to fix it. So we fast forward to October. I went and bought this car. Went and bought a 2018 Equinox that really didn't have many miles on it to me, and I held on to the other Equinox until about a month or two ago, and I ended up selling it to someone who, again, didn't mind putting a little bit of work into it, because mechanically, or at least as far as the engine goes, it was still a very good car. The engine was still running strong. It was just the steering box and the transmission that had the issues. So I sold it, made a good little bit of a profit off of it, I think, in my opinion. Then I ended up getting a new job, a better job, still working in the medical field, and now I'm just progressing with everything, starting to get back to my vlogs, and this is going to be the first one that I've posted in over a year. A lot has changed, and a lot is still currently changing. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it in one of my previous videos that I uploaded a few years ago, but I was going to try to go back to school for the medical billing and coding. That way I can focus more on the office side of it, or even maybe some business management classes, which I am going to be setting up an appointment to go and talk to the local university and see if I can set up some of those classes, because I would like to go ahead and get them done. And as far as everything else goes, I'm waiting for all the final okays on this new apartment I applied for, waiting to get moved in. There is one big life change that I have yet to mention, and that would be the fact that I now have a son. And that happened about 3 months ago. That's a very long story. I probably will not focus many videos on him, but I'll definitely will talk about some of the medical struggles that we've had with him, from the NG tube to the G button and even his heart. We'll talk about how we handled those issues and how difficult some of those can be, because you're a new parent and your newborn's being carted off to go have open heart surgery at just a couple of days old, and you're absolutely worried sick. We'll definitely have to be doing some updates on those. And honestly, I do have I have a couple of videos where he's on my TikTok, and I think I might post the link to my TikTok on my YouTube account, or maybe in the description or something like that. And we'll go over that. As the new car goes, I'll try to do a tour of it at some point. I'm currently off for a week due to pulling a muscle in my back at work, so I'll have a little bit of free time to try to make a video. And I know this is very shaky. I have actually lost my tripod and my phone holder in the move, so I'm trying to hold it and drive, which I know is like a big no-no, especially, you know, driving in Dallas traffic. But other than that, I can't really think of anything else to go along with this year-long update video, because it's been so long since I've uploaded a video, and I know I don't think I've ever actually recorded a video without my sunglasses on. Not that I can remember anyway. But I'm definitely going to be making more videos. I'm going to try to start getting back in the routine of it and try to start doing it more, because, you know, there for a while I was uploading almost once a day, or at least once a week. You know, from the test drive of the 2013 Dodge Dart that we were going to be buying from my father-in-law at the time, to the 2010 Equinox. I still have the 2-part test drive video of the Audi that I need to get edited into one video and uploaded, which I found the videos finally, and I need to put them together as one so that I can get it uploaded. And the reason why it's 2 parts is because I had to make a pit stop in the middle of the video, so obviously I didn't keep recording when I stopped and went into the store like I had to do. I'll even try to make a test drive video of this new car that I bought and everything, and we'll go along with some other updates in my next video. But as for this video, I think I'm going to wrap it up and go ahead and get it posted. I will say this, I will post this one unedited, completely just flat out. What you see would be like if I'm talking live to you right now. I'm not going to worry about editing this video, because, you know, in life there are no edits, as much as some of us may wish there was. There's
in 2
not.
miles, continue on to I-30 West.
And, you know, I wished that a lot, especially through everything that's been going on the past year. You know, and normally the way I am, if I set my mind on something, I'm going to do it, and that is what I'm going to start doing again. You know, I want to make sure I start doing these updates and these videos pretty much on a regular basis and everything. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, post it, and I will definitely be having a video. If not, I'm not sure when I'll record the next one, but I'm definitely going to be making more videos and everything. I should have it for sure posted by the end of next week, but I'm going to go ahead and post this one that I'm recording right now, which today is April 24th of 23. I'll go ahead and get that one posted today, especially since I'm in Dallas and I have excellent service to do it with right now. The next one I'm going to try to post probably toward the end of the week, so that I can make sure I'm posting on a regular basis. But other than that,
Continue onto I-30 West.
I can't think of anything else to add in this video. So until next time, just stay safe out there.